Later myself as well, but if you have low APDP, you can stay at Catfish till you're about 52 or so, then it'll start slowing down a lot. And if you want to see the Catfish rotation, you can just go back like 10 seconds.
This may take at least 2 videos to fully cover. I just want to make sure in this video, the first video on pets, to get across what they are, what they do, and how important they are, and without going too And I just wanted to let you know, when you do buy things on the Pearl shop, like pets, because those are, generally speaking, a Pearl item or a Pearl shop item. They may have special events in the game where you get a pet, but generally speaking, this is a cash item, okay? When you do buy something from the Pearl shop, for the most part, it will be, it'll show up in this tab called Pearl, okay? And then for pets and stuff like that, you would right-click on it, you would give it a name, and then it becomes yours. Okay, so let me close that and let me just give you the high-level stuff on pets, that if you don't understand the high-level stuff, you will never be able to understand anything else, okay? So let me cover this for you. First of all, just to let you know, pets are account wide. If you buy a pet on one character and you go and you create a new character, that pet will be there for you on the new character. Okay, you can have up to 4 pets out at any one time. You can own numbers of pets. Look at this list of pets, but you can only have 4 out and active at any one time, meaning getting their behaviors and their attributes, which I'm going to talk about next. Okay, pets are account wide. Very important to understand that. I wanted to tell you that first. That's why when I go to the cash shop to buy stuff, I prefer to look at stuff that's account wide first, because I may buy a costume for a character, I may hate the character 3 months from now, and I've wasted money on the costume for that character. So I just want to get that out there first, why pets are so important. Account wide, what they do for you and what they give you. Okay, pets. I know people in other games have things called companions. Sometimes companions give you a benefit of their stats, and sometimes they attack for you and they help you kill things. Pets don't work that way in this game. They do not kill things for you, okay? So let me describe what pets do. Pets have two things. Two things. They have behaviors and they have attributes. Just like any object in the world, right? State and behavior, right? Pets have behaviors and they have attributes, okay? Let's look at the behaviors. Pets have what's called a basic behavior. I'm going to roll the mouse over this one right here. A basic behavior. Pets have a special behavior. Special behavior, okay? Pets have two attributes, okay? So we're going to have a total of 4 things. 2 behaviors, 2 attributes for a total of 4. Basic behavior, special behavior, and they have an attribute called applied talent. They have another attribute called a skill, okay? Basic, special, applied talent are fixed. You know what those are in advance when you buy a pet. They may be different between species, and believe me, they are for some of them, but they are fixed, okay? If you want a particular stat and keep bumping that up, you're going to want to work on one species of pet, okay? Just to let you know about that. I don't want to go in too deep. We're just talking high-level stuff here, okay? 4 things a pet has, okay? They have a basic, they have a special, they have an applied talent, and they have a skill. The skill is not fixed. The skill will be randomly assigned when that pet reaches level 10 of its tier, okay? Let's just forget tiers for now. You're going to buy a pet, it's going to be tier 1, okay? So 4 things. Now let's talk about those 4 things. The basic behavior is the same for all pets. All pets. They gather for you. They pick up for you. Okay? All pets will pick up for you. It's depending upon where the pet is in its tier and all that, the time in between picking up things for you will change, but the basic for every pet is the same. They pick up stuff for you. It's very important because when you kill mobs in this game, and you will kill a lot of them, you will kill thousands and thousands and thousands of mobs. Those mobs will drop stuff. If you don't have a pet, you're going to have to pick up that stuff yourself by interacting with this little shiny light on the ground. And believe me, it's not fun. Okay? That's how important pets are, and that's how important its basic ability is. It picks up stuff for you and dumps it into your inventory for you. If the pets did nothing else in this game, they would already be paid for by themselves because of that. But wait, there's more. Pets do a lot more for you than that. But just keep in mind, all pets pick up for you. It's just a matter of frequency, okay? The more you level them up, the quicker they pick up stuff for you. You're going to be killing thousands upon thousands of mobs in this game. You've got to have auto pickup, and that's what pets do for you. You can have a total of 4. The more pets you have, the more stuff will get picked up because they have a range for their pickup as well as the time. So if you kill a lot of stuff and you move forward fast, you may not be picking up everything. That's my understanding. I'm not 100% sure on that. So eventually you're going to want to have 4 pets out. It's just a matter of which species you want to pick, which fixed stats you want out of those pets. Basic is the same. They pick up. But let's move on. All pets have something called a special. You can see that in front of you. Here's this bird. Birds have a special where they find rare monsters. Okay. Cats have a special where they find resources. Now that's different. When you kill mobs and they drop stuff, that's loot. Okay, the pickup is of loot on the basic. The special for find resources is not about loot. It's about identifying resources that are out there in the field in a certain range based on the gathering tool that you happen to have equipped. Okay? I'll go deeper into detail on these things probably in another video. I don't want to confuse the issue here. I want to get the big stuff out here. Okay, so we've got a basic and we have a special. Those are the behaviors for pets. Okay, now there's two other things. There's something over here called an applied talent. This changes based on the pet that you happen to buy. A tier 1 cat that you buy off the auction house will give you, I believe, 1% life experience. Okay, see how this is stacking though between pets? You have 4 pets with a bunch of stuff, this stuff stacks, okay? Just to let you know. So cats have an applied talent of life experience. I believe the bunny has it as well. But let's just talk about cats. Life experience, that of course has to do with professions. So this will help bump up. If you're a person that does a lot of professions in the game, this will help bump that up, okay? Birds have a applied talent of knowledge gain, which is just so allows you to get more energy as you interact with the environment, okay? Again, don't want to go into too much detail on that. So, pets have a basic, pets have a special. Pets have actually also 2 other things. An applied talent, which we've just talked a little bit on, and they also have a skill. Okay? Like I said, you could go look at pets, and you could know in advance what its basic is, which is, from what I can see, the same for all pets. They pick up loot. All pets have a fixed special, which changes based on the species. Okay? All pets have an applied talent, which again changes based on the species, but it's there, it's knowable in advance. Okay? Pets have a skill that is not knowable in advance. When you buy a pet, it's tier 1, level 1. When it gets to level 10, you will get a randomly assigned skill. Whether you like that skill or not is another question, depending upon what you like to do in this game. You'll see for these 2 pets that I have out and active. Notice these things with the green ones here. These pets are not out and active. I have 2 pets that are out and active. You can see those here, okay? Between those 2, these are the skills that I randomly got, okay, in a sense, all right? So, just to let you know, when you get to level 10, you will get a randomly assigned skill. All is not lost though, because when you take 2 pets of the same kind that are level 10, you can breed them. And you can, or if you don't want to, you don't have to carry the trait forward to the offspring, let's call it, of that pet. That's another video on that, okay? I don't want to confuse things there, all right? The main thing here is when you get to level 10 on your first tier 1 pet, you are going to get a randomly assigned skill. Okay, let's take a look at old Tricky Dick here. Richard Nixon. He is a bird. Okay, I bought him. He's a tier 1 bird. Eventually, I'm going to breed him with the other bird, Farrah Fawcett. That should be an interesting combination. Let's not talk about that. I've got a tier 1, level 9 now, bird. Let's look at the pet information. Here's the basic. Pick up every 4 seconds. Here's the special. Birds find rare monsters. Here's the applied talent. Applied talent, which you know up front. Chance to gain knowledge. Okay. Remember, these things stack. I have 2 birds out now. Look at the total. This bird gives 5. Look at the total. 10% because I got 2 birds out that with that applied talent. So now it's 10%. Okay? So just to let you know. But look at this. Where's the skill for Richard Nixon? Well, he doesn't have it yet because he hasn't hit level 10. When you hit level 10, you will get a randomly assigned skill. I believe I waited for this video. I'm gonna feed these pets and see if we can trigger level 10 on this. Okay, so let me start feeding the pets and see if I can trigger level 10 on Richard Nixon here. I'm going to keep feeding, keep feeding. Yes. Richard Nixon, this pet right here, this bird hit level 10. Right in the nick of time for me making this video. Notice, he now has a skill that was assigned randomly. Fishing experience plus 3%. Pretty darn good. That's a keeper, okay? Speaking of fish, that's a keeper. Fishing is big in this game. Topic for another time. Okay, so I'm happy with that skill. Look, it showed up here also, okay? And again, this would stack. If you have other pets, that fishing experience would stack with that. If you have a tier 3 like I do here, that's all the way up. Notice you start getting more skills. Notice there's 2 more slots here for skills. So as you tier up the pets, more skills start coming into play, okay? Tier 3's got 2 skills, all right? So just to let you know how that works. So what a great demonstration to show you that your randomly assigned skill comes when you first buy your pet and you hit level 10. You may not like it and you may love it. They all stack with each other with other pets, the 4 that you have out. Rumor has it there's going to be a 5th coming at some point to where you can have 5 pets out. I'm sure it's a very good moneymaker for the company, but it's good for us too. Like I said, great stats, global, it's fun. I really, as I learned about pets, became very enjoyable and I love it. I don't mind throwing some money to the company to get stuff like this. You know, this game is so good. It's like sometimes I'm just like, you know, let me just give you guys some money. You did such a great job. But look what I'm getting out of this, okay? Just to let you know, if you're going to get into pet breeding, pet exchange, if you go from tier 1 and you combine 2 tier 1s, you're guaranteed at least a tier 2 and maybe even a tier 3, which is what happened here with Marsha Brady, okay? When you go beyond that, you start to get into random stuff to where you're not guaranteed to get the next tier, okay? Just to let you know, I'll do that in a future video, okay? In fact, I already have a video recorded showing me combining the 2 tier 1s and getting this tier 3 Marsha Brady pet. I have a video saved of that. I'll put that into the next video. Anyway, pulling back, pets give you a basic pick up. One of the most important things in this game, they loot for you and put it into your inventory. Okay, pets have a special, which is by species, okay, to activate the special. Special just doesn't happen, you have to activate it. And that's this right here, Pet Command Special. Click that and it activates it. For either finding, this case, finding rare monsters. I use this one a lot for finding resources. If I equip a pickaxe and I've got all my pets for find resources and I click this, it'll start identifying the places where I can use that pickaxe on the stone, okay? So finding resources for me, if you do a lot of gathering and stuff, is important. This is how you activate and deactivate on a toggle. This other stuff I'll talk about again in another video probably. The important thing is the special is activated by this toggle right here, okay? If you bring up the world map and it shakes a lot and you have map shaking turned off, it's because you've got this thing here toggled on and your pets are finding stuff for you and it's causing the world map to shake. That's just a little tip, pro tip, okay? Turn these off to stop that shaking of the world map. So look at this pet here. I don't want karma recovery. So when I got Farrah Fawcett to level 10, that got assigned to me. When I merge, I'm going to do another thing where I'm going to do an exchange. On my next video, I'm going to do an exchange, Farrah Fawcett, Richard Nixon. I'm going to do an exchange. I'm not going to bring this trait forward, okay? I'm going to bring the trait forward for fishing experience. Let's go to Richard Nixon. I'm going to bring this trait forward, okay? For tier 1 pets to go to tier 2 or 3, you can only pick one. They're mutually exclusive. I'm not going to bring karma recovery. That has to do with PvP. I don't care about that. I'm going to bring fishing experience forward as the trait. I'll do that in the next video, okay? To show you the exchange process on a couple things. I got to take another video and piece it into that one. Just to let you know, the intro to pets. I covered the big stuff, account wide. I got 4 pets active. I could create a new character. Boom, all 4 pets are there. All the stat bonuses from those pets are there for me, okay? Big stuff, big stuff. Pick and choose what you want. If you care about life experience, which is professions, if you're going to be a life skiller in this game, do a lot of PvE and professions, you know, knowledge gain is good too to get the energy. I don't want to go into that because you guys may not even know what that is yet. The main thing is to get the message across how important pets are. It's a worthwhile investment in this game. Don't be afraid of them. These are the stuff it gives you. I've probably covered some of this maybe too many times already, but I believe redundancy is okay. So that's it in a nutshell on an intro to pets. Okay, next video I'll show you the pet exchange to where you're guaranteed at least a tier 2 and possibly a